It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkland Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Bringing it out, it's Flores. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense, because the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, let's give the tight end a lot of credit here off that deflected football. The concentration and the nice hands to go up off of that tip ball to make that catch.
First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Catch is made. Room to run here. Finally tackled at the 7. What a play. Sets up a 1st and goal now.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, UCLA.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of the play.
And it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards. Instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Designed quarterback run. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. And the Bruins come to the line in a hurry up. As a designed quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Bruins, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out into play playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out to the 29. That's where they begin the drive. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Aggressive call on the opening play. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw to his receiver. Up over the middle. It's Hawkins. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Flores. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he steps out of bounds. But that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Bringing pressure. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Hand off to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They're going to run it. They tackle him behind the line. A loss of 4.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
The Bruins will send their punt team onto the field. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Got the first down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. And it's a bunch formation. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Offense operating from the pistol. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a 1st down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking for a gap. It's Brown. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. And the Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. The offense sets up the 1st and goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Florida. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Flores. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. This should be the last play of the quarter. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. The pass ball is incomplete. They took a downfield shot in the final play of the opening quarter. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
The pass is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So, 2nd down after the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Fafita. Incomplete. Almost had his 2nd interception of the game. It's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now,
they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
Well, that's the challenging aspect of these RPOs, kind of that gray area on the read. The quarterback felt he could pull that and try to make a play off to his right, but the defense is all over the quarterback, and they push him backwards.
So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The pass rush closing in. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? He made the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
On the run, it's Flores. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Caught by the receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. And the Bruins will look to convert here on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Big screen over the right side. Can they chase him down? At the 30. That's the 20. Touchdown, Gators. Way too much speed on that play.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field is, but it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. He lets it rip. Grab down the middle. It's Flores. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
It's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Second and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Handoff on a single back formation. Has the first down and more. They keep the drive going. It's a first down of the 46.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Give it to the back again. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. On the move now. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Gators have 1st and 10 here. And now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's an
end zone ahead, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Goes with another touchdown. This first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Flores. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down. Looking to throw the football. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Second down after that previous play. No press here. The defense backing away. They'll run it to the right side. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where is that bit? They finally get to him behind the line.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. scanning the field. It's leg way. Quick throw to the left. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage. Looked like a big play, if not a touchdown. And the receiver just dropped the ball.
He's looking deep again. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt today for the offense. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. He finds some space. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
The Gators offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this route? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Fafita. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, UCLA.
Chris, the quarterback looks up and sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Motion now from the tight end. Trying to find some room. It's Brown. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
At the 24-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaks free. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Try and muscle for the first down. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's past the mark.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage on the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Will not be brought down. Touchdown, Gators. There was no catching him that time.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw now on first down. Caught quickly. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the cover.
Got a man! Catch made! Big play! What a throw by the freshman QB. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I'd love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board. Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back, and I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He escapes the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Now this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Wants to throw it. Looking for 6. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
A handoff to the back. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. We've reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Snap. Breaks into the clear. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Volunteers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And the ball has come up to the line in the 40.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, a still-played defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long on the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab. It's Davis. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down. And already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The ball's moving quickly down the field here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind them. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They're going to run it here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They have taken the lead in this semifinal game.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum change.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Volunteers will come to the line and crank up the tempo.
A lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum that comes off their big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. It's a great play by the defense.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
When a defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback, 3rd down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s, and of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The Buckeyes are going to cash in this red zone trip. linebacker shifting around now. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Buckeyes line it up with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. He'll just throw that one away to avoid it. It would have been a sack.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Over the middle and incomplete. Completion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. up-tempo offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The Vols will crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Harrison. Tackle made after a big gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. They'll run it here. Fights off a defender.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pressure is coming. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass caught down at the 20.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He'll throw it now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw yet again. On the move now. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. You'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The Volunteers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back. End zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Bringing pressure. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Defensive backs up with the line, showing press. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Nice grab. It's Jefferson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Matthews. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion.
Got it? Ready? On the ready. Ready, set. To the line.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Jefferson. Able to convert on 3rd, sets up 1st and goal, the 8. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush closing in.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
It's like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Vols, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he gets into the end zone, so 2 more points on the board just before halftime.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Bringing it out, it's Graham. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to start the second half. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's caught. It's Peoples. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Ohio State. They are pouring it on now.
Oh, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person. You saw it in the first half. Seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
Point after, up and good. After putting up Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for bigger.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here.
Well, the quarterback tries to pick this up himself. It just wasn't meant to be. Defense out in nickel package with those 5 DBs, knowing they've got good speed on the field to be able to cover the skill guys, and also the quarterback up front in case he takes off. Now we got a 4th down play coming up.
Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Vols come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Let's fly to the wideout. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Graham. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Takes the handoff. It's Lewis. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Volunteers will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. They finally bring him down, but